I'm here. I am here. I'm early. Hey, it's Anna. This is my Friday evening jewelry sale, and I believe I'm going to keep it costume tonight completely. Um, and I have a lot of costume names. I have 100 pieces of jewelry that are signed by numerous jewelry companies, from Monet, Trifari, Joan Rivers, Swarovski, Judy Lee, Carol Lee, um, a Givenchy piece. Ink, that's a more modern one. Whiting and Davis. I have a lot here, a lot of different types. Napier, Coro. And then I have some that are not signed as well that we can get into. I'm going to most likely keep this all costume. Tonight, I'm on a little bit early. I like to come on a couple minutes early. I wanted to make sure I was the right orientation, and I am. I think I may have figured out what happens when I'm not. But welcome in. Anybody is welcome in my sale, whether you're going to purchase or not. Like I said, it's going to be predominantly a costume jewelry sale this evening. That's my goal. That's how I started, was all costume. I did bring the sterling in. I was given a really good lead by the estate guy. If you're watching, thank you. I thought he is, but he might be. Who knows? But so I do sell sterling as well, and I do consignment. I have a number of people I consigned for. I have one that's an ongoing, two actually. But yeah, I do consignments. If you are ever interested in that, I will. And I sell basically anything. I have an end of the month sale once a month, the last Thursday or Saturday of the month, where I sell items that I've offered previously at a discounted price, and I sell hundreds of pieces of jewelry that day. I'm usually on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and Friday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Like I said, I put a little poll over on my, because I do that occasionally, I posted it over in my community area to see who would be interested in all costume sale. And I was going to have it either way. I just wanted to see who would be. And I got more interest than I didn't. So, and people are interested in costume jewelry. I know that because, like I said, first probably 4 years here on YouTube, that's really all I sold was costume jewelry, and that's where my most knowledge is. I'm quite good at stones as well at this point, but mainly sell costume in the beginning, now both. But tonight is costume jewelry, so I hope you're excited about that. I did see on my drop form that I have a new individual came in. Welcome, and thank you for filling that form out ahead of time. If anybody else comes in that's new, please fill the form out that's pinned up at the top. Just ask for basic information from you so I can invoice you. I do ship all over the world, and anybody is welcome here. I don't block people. If you're somebody in between, never mind, we don't have to say that. Just know I don't block anybody, and I welcome anybody in here in my chat as long as they're respectful. You don't even have to be kind. Just be respectful, because I know there's a difference between being too kind and being a good person. Ian understands that, so you don't have to really be overly exuberant with kindness to be here in my chat. You just have to be nice to people to a degree, you know what I mean? Respectful. So anybody's welcome, and I do sell to anybody anywhere in the world, like I said. Here in the United States, my shipping starts at $6, and at 12 ounces, I put it up to $10, and then I ship priority. If you need insurance, I typically pay that for you. Unless it's like really going to be a high postage rate, then I may ask for some help with it. Yeah, so that about leads up to it. I have a form up top for those who are new who may come in. If you would fill the form out, I'd appreciate it. That if you want to purchase possibly. Like I said, I have a lot of names. I don't see any hellos yet, but I'm sure somebody's here. Somebody will be here. Like I said, I popped in 5 minutes early. I like to make sure I set my camera up appropriately and everything, so that's why I started early. But yeah, fill the form out if you're new, or if I don't have your contact information, even if you've been here previously. Hey, show. And it's an easy form. It's just asking for basic information so I can invoice you. I use PayPal invoicing. I do a detailed invoice. And I ship out every Monday, unless you have a rush on it. Then if you ask me, I can manage to get it out Saturday if you're paid, okay, within a certain time period. So I'm happy tonight. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I won't sleep in long though, because there is a street sale in my neighborhood, and that doesn't happen often here. So I'm really excited to get out there and check that out. And I'm going to go to a flea market that I haven't been to in years, and hope that they have better jewelry than the one that I usually go to. But anyways, it's good evening. I know there's a number of people on. There's a sterling sale over at Doug Cali Vintage. You do know that, like Doug, by the way, he's a nice guy. And I'm all costume tonight, and I know a lot of people like it, and I have names. I have some beautiful Uranium Swarovski. Hello, Patricia. Hello. Yeah, I have some Joan Rivers bee jewelry, faux pearls and bees. What else do I have? Just a lot of names, a lot of good stuff, I believe. Like I said, it's a costume names. It's kind of, I think, I'm surprised I had 100 pieces laying around. Okay, no, not all of them are laying around. Some of these came from AC. And there's a couple pieces from one of the people I previously consigned for as well. I put her pieces in there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what we sell. I will take requests if anybody saw anything they wanted. I do have on signs as well, some flower powers that I brought in and some other like clear rhinestone beautiful brooches. And I can offer those as well. I will sell all costume tonight though, I believe. Unless it's a complete flop and I'm wasting my time. But I don't think I will be, because I make note that the jewelry that I'm selling, I will let you know for any defects with it. It's all pretty clean. And what I mean by that, I didn't scrub it and boil it in water, because I don't typically do that. I do wipe it down. But there are no scratches as far as I can see, or loss of like enameling or anything. If that is, I'll let you know. Okay, so that's what I mean by it's clean. But 100 pieces is surprising to me, even that I had that many. When I decided I was going to do it, it was after I got a friend mail from Kathy. Thank you again, Kath. I had a number of pieces in there. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a costume all signed sale and then offer things that aren't signed too. And I'm going to go back to the old days when Anna only sold costume, and I did fairly well. You can make money on costume as well, obviously, and it is where I started, so I do have a fondness for it. But for some reason, I can't see where I'm going to type in. Oh my God. Make sure you're in live chat. There it is. It disappeared. There was something down there. Make sure you're in live chat. And again, if you're new, fill the form out up top. I'll start around 10 after. If anybody does have any request of anything they'd seen, you can ask me. I did bring the antique Art Deco Whiting and Davis purse tonight. And I have a check glass, Joan Rivers, and a beautiful big blue Lucite that's amazing here. My Judy Lee Carnival glass, or iridescent glass, what you call it, is amazing as well. I have an Arthur Pepper set that's milk glass that's really nice. I'm looking at my picture that's sitting there that's on scene. And then I have some more modern, like ink and Chicos. Not a whole lot of that. Most of this is vintage. Some's 30 years, and a lot of it is true vintage, which would be, 50 years up to 100. So I do have a lot of that mid-century stuff here tonight. But I'm ready to rumble. No, I'm drinking a cup of coffee. I'll be up late tonight. I'll invoice tomorrow morning. Let me make that quick note. And ship Monday. Everything from Tuesday and tonight will go out Monday, if you're paid, obviously, If not, then I'll go out later, after you pay. But I'll get started in a minute. Sounds so quiet in here. I have an air conditioner blowing in the background. You'll hear that occasionally. It's hot in this house. There is central air, but this is a really old house, and the system with the air is not the best. So I turned the furnace off and I put window units upstairs, and it's working, and it's cheaper for me because the furnace isn't blowing all day long and not doing anything. So if you hear the noise back there and you have trouble hearing me, my voice does carry, I know that, but turn me up a little bit. Make sure you're in live chat. You may occasionally have to refresh your page. What you'll do for that is to click out and come back in, or you can take that line down at the bottom and push it all the way over. And for some reason, I cannot see myself. Now I can. I am very relaxed mode today. I'm sure you guys don't mind. My screen was not like moving. For some reason, it was stopped. I'm not on a Premiere or anything, am I? No. Okay. I probably don't have any requests, so I'll just rule it out. I know it's all costume. I may not have as many people as I normally do, but I know I do have people that collect and buy costume jewelry. And like I said, there's a lot of really good pieces back here. So I will probably have to be on my own today and just pick things out. And what I mean by that is sometimes when I come live, I allow people to request. And sometimes the sale will go really well like that. And I will sell a lot of pieces. People are, can I see this, this, and this? This may be some way I may have to just pick them up myself. But it is all costume. I do have these unnamed pieces here. Okay, these are necklaces. I have numerous trays of the beautiful Whiting and Davis on this one. I do have a uranium set. I can offer that. There's a few pieces I have to research. I have a goldette bracelet and stuff on this one though too. And what should I start with? Anybody have a request? Do I have vintage costume jewelry lovers in the house? I hope. Is there anybody here that buys costume? You're welcome to be here whether you do or not. The giveaways most likely will be costume though. If I, when we happen upon those, because it is a costume jewelry sale. And once I get through it, if I'm not, if things aren't like, if I'm not selling or whatever, I could go over to Sterling as well. But some of it that's new that came in, I can't offer that until I do my pricing on it. But I do have some that's easy to price that you have a basic idea of how much it's going to be. But I should get started. I have the Joan Rivers B set. Let me show you a couple things I have. If anything you see that strikes you that you'd like me to offer, let me know. I like to do that. I hope that's okay with you. I did do, hi Barnamore. Hello. I did do a preview, a video showing it in a short, and then I had a 1 hour and 47-minute video from my consignment box that came in. And there's a lot of amazing stuff in there. I have rock crystal. I have some old, I believe it's glass or it could be rock crystal. I have to check that one out. But there's a lot in there. Some of it's here. I did bring the Whiting and Davis Art Deco purse. I have a number of Joan Rivers. This is a Joan Rivers B double strand long necklace. And I have the matching bracelet with it. This is a cute piece set. I have a Givenchy bracelet and a Kramer of New York. Right there. Those are both very nice. I have some smaller pieces here I won't mention. I mean, they'll be sold, but this is amazing. That is Joan Rivers Lucite. Look at that. Okay. And I have the Joan Rivers check glass with the enhancer on it. These are 4 strands of Joan Rivers check glass. The Czech Republic. I showed the Whiting and Davis purse. This is on this tray. And this is Trifari with the T hang tag, beautiful crystal and glass. And then I have 2 really nice Swarovski with the hang tags with the swans on it. So that's what I have. These are different sizes. These would go great together. And they do have uranium in them. Let me show you. That's not it. I haven't done just a costume sale in a while. I'm a little worried, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it'll go okay. I did do some trivia questions as well. I feel like I should have some music in the background or something like people do, but I think with the air conditioner and my big mouth, you like the check glass one, Patricia? Have I sold to you before? You're welcome here. If I haven't, I did see a new name. Thank you for being here, everybody who did come in tonight. But there's a form up there. I don't remember. Okay, did you fill the form out up top? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hi, Ash. So sorry about the little bottle of Oscar. I have it. I couldn't believe that. You know what happened? I was afraid it would spill, so I sat it in a container with the other bottles. And when I was wrapping your stuff up, I forgot it. I'm sorry about that. So, do you want me? I'll run the Joan Rivers first. I can do that. This is 4 strands. I have it doubled up. Welcome, Ash. Thank you for being here. There is the enhancer. You open that up. It's signed Korea and Joan Rivers. These are check glass. There are 4 strands. I'll take them off of here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was like, oh, I thought I wrapped it. But you know what? I wrapped somebody else's perfume bottle the same day. Hi, DC Designs. Thank you for coming. I know there are people that love costume. I'll tell you what. I used to be a little bit, I used to get a bigger, like, outcome in my things, and I'm okay with what I have here, but I'm just saying I would have, like, 80 people at a time, and they were, like, that's when I sold all costumes, so I know there is a big interest in just costume. It's not all about silver, you know what I mean, so I mean, I was excited to have the sale. This is something I do understand well. I'm a quick learner. It's been 5 years, but I learn extremely fast. Um, These are beautiful, and they're long. I have 4 of them. I did figure a price out for it. I went lower than what I'd seen online. That's how I do it, is I look at what's for sale and what's selling, and I go under what I see, just a little, as much as I can, okay? These are 44 inches each. Yeah, one nice thing about buying here on YouTube is there is no taxes. I handle the taxes at the end of the year myself. Hi, Martha. Your cat typed? I didn't even see it, Martha. But hello, hello. Your cat typed hello to me? Well, hello, cat. Welcome in, kitty cat. Now, okay, hi, Martha. This is 44 inches each. And like I said, they have this nice little, these enhancers are nice. And this one is signed Joan Rivers. It's Korea. Oh, okay. Let's see. That is hers. I'm going to double it. But you can wear it long at the 44 inches. 22-inch drop, so I know it's 44 inches. Which, you know, you always take that by 2. I'm going to hang it up. I do have a bust right here. Like I said, 4 strands of Joan Rivers check glass. Beautiful, well strung. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I try to gift when I can. There's usually always an introductory gift, and then I gift once I get to know what you like occasionally, like every so often. But thank you for being here. I'm glad you're happy. This is the Joan Rivers check glass necklace. It is 44 inches. Like I said, I have it doubled right now with the enhancer that does come with this necklace, because these necklaces, there are 4 of them. They are separate strands. So you could wear one at a time if you want it. Let me show you what they look like. I'm going to put the starting bid in. It starts at 52. Now let me show you what we have. Let's move that. You have the enhancer right there. You have purple with the gold beads. Baltimore's at 52. Thank you. Multiple colors. You have green. You have yellow. And you have a brown. Like mocking gemstones. Mocking amethyst. Mocking peridot, citrine, and smoky quartz. These I don't know. Beautiful though, right? Look, I like those ones. It's 1 color on that. And what other one did I forget? Oh, this. The best. I think that's the nicest. Baltimore's at 52. Thank you. That's a good price for this. Beautiful. If anybody else is interested, I allow any increment that is not cents. It has to be $1 or more. So if you're interested, it is an auction. I'm gonna auction if it's a buy it now, I'll put the BIN in and I'll tell you. But some of mine I probably will. Some of these newer, bigger, you know, these are consignment and they're nice. Not to say mine's not nice, but these are newer and that's a good deal on this if you get it at that. If nobody else is interested, I'm gonna call it. It's okay. It's been a while, Baltimore. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna sell this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 sold. But let me mention how it goes. It'll be an auction if it says SB. That means starting bid. And the starting bid that I put it at, the first person puts that bid in. And then if you want to bid on it, you can just go $1 or higher in increments. Hello, Patrick. Didn't I sell you one of these a while ago? I believe I did. Yeah. And if it's a buy it now, I'll put a BIN in and I'll tell you it's a buy it now. But that's a great deal for you on that necklace. And this is beautiful. It looks new. It's not. I can't remember exact dating. I think it's 90s. That's off of my head. But thank you. I'll find you on my list, right, Baltimore, so I can find you because it's been a while. Are you on that form? Have you ever filled that out? I mean, I think I've seen you on there. I've been using this for about 6 months. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Patrick. I got a lot of nice stuff. I do have these. Okay, look, I have a lot of interest on that rosary. Let me tell you a little bit of something about that rosary. I believe that's antique and it's extremely heavy. I had a number of people contact me. One person on YouTube on the short, and one, not one, like 3 in email. It was 3 in email. I have to bring it Tuesday. And it's not cost you. I have to bring it Tuesday because I said that in a short, and a lady at once it's on vacation. I wouldn't want to do it to her. She's probably walking the streets of Italy or something. Beautiful vacation she's taken. So, Tuesday though. But it's, look it up. Take a picture of that and look that up. That's exquisite. Honestly, not to down talk what I find because that's consignment, but that is, that's probably the nicest rosary I've ever held in my hands. It's beautiful. And it looks French, I think. I have to research it a little more. But if you see the short, if you didn't, look at, even if you're not Catholic or Christian, look at those beautiful rosaries. I mean, they're fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate it, Palmer. And I'm blabbing a lot. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to go through this tray and then move on. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? This person has an eye. I mean, I do too, but, you know, it's not a competition. Especially not with somebody that's kind enough to send you to consign with you. I appreciate anybody who has so far. Thank you. 32 inches and 36 inches. I'm going to do them separate. These are fantastic as well. It all is. No, I'm joking. It's all beautiful. I do think it is. And for anything I'm showing, these are in brand new shape. They are Swarovski signed. These are the smaller. They look good together and they're a good length, as you'd seen if I'll hang them together. But I'm sewing them separate. There's the little swan. Beautiful uranium multiple colors. Blue, like mocking gemstone again, okay? Beautiful though. Let's see what this measures. I set these fair too. You'll see that. And these, I don't find these anymore. These is a Swarovski. I'm calling it the little crystal strand. Doesn't have the clasp. But this starts at 38, and this is amazing. It just is. I have the larger one. They're crystal. This is Swarovski. That's a gold plating. And these are crystals. Multiple colors. I have the bigger one and the smaller one. Look. 38 with Patricia. Thank you. That's for the smaller one, okay? The bigger one's more. And these are beautiful. They're definitely our Swarovski. As you saw, I showed you the tag. They're about #1 in crystal production. Probably the oldest. That's a guess, but I think I'm right on that. I know they were around in at least the 50s doing this because they worked with, who was it, Christian? Who did they work with to make the ABs? Can't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to sell it if nobody else comes in. Anybody's welcome to come in. This is an auction item. Dollar increments are higher. Welcome. It's in pristine condition. I'm going to sell it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Just like buying it brand new. Not just saying that because it's mine. Congratulations, Patricia. Welcome. There's the welcome bell. I'm going to start doing that for welcomes. Maybe I should. Thank you. I'm going to do the bigger one too. Beautiful. This, I think that's amazing. It's just it really is. It's all amazing. There. You're welcome. Thank you. I get excited about things when I like them, and I do think this jewelry is beautiful. Swarovski. We're going to call it Lil Strand. Like Lil, like a gangster. Lil Strand. Swarovski. Beautiful. Big strand, okay? And what I mean by that is it's not much longer, but it is a little bit longer. As you saw, these can be, in case Patricia's interested, these can be worn together. They're both, see, I have a t-shirt on, don't mind that, but it was a long day. And I don't think you guys care. Beautiful, right? And they can be worn together. Ooh, is that a trip? Probably from one of the kids. No. Okay. I love the babies. There's nothing more important to me than my kids. This is a large crystal, even the grown crystal strand. This is $58. I'll put the price. This is 36 inches. Sorry, I'm getting myself emotional. I'm gonna start crying. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, a little over 36 inches actually. Let me put this in your envelope. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you for being here too. Did you see the short? It's the best way to get people to come in that want things, in my opinion. works for me. A little extra work, but it's worth it because I don't go on other people's channels really to get anybody. I do that on my own. This is a swan sign. Although we all do share them, and there's a lot of great people on here. It's that I don't have the time. This one starts at 58. So I rely on the shorts. I think they help. It's nice. Or maybe you saw the big video. Swarovski, big crystal, 36 inches, swan tag. This is a strand as well, and this is 58. These are pretty pricey. If anybody likes it and you want one and you want to go price it, you go look. I selling it a lot cheaper than what it was online. And it's seller point, not to sound like a car salesman, but you don't pay taxes here. I do the taxes at the end of the year. It's easy to calculate. All right, I'm going to call it to you. That's beautiful, huh? It's nice. This one's really nice. Sold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Guys, should I move to buy it now? I think I'm going to. Can I? I think, well, no, it doesn't take that long. Thank you. That's a Swarovski big strand. You want to see what my rating looks like? Look how bad that is. Evaluate that, LD. Crazy, nazi, crazy, nazi. If you're out there. My rating's bad. This is Lucite. Thank you, by the way, Patricia, for your purchase. For both of them, I really appreciate it. This is Swarovski. No. Joan Rivers. Okay. Joan Rivers Lucite necklace. Amazingness. You have your Joan Rivers tag, and this is clean. It says Joan Rivers. Let me move my coffee and water so I don't get anything in them. There. And it's clean in regards to no scratching, no fading. This looks like it just laid. It's not brand new. But her stuff hasn't been made that long. I think she started in the 90s, so it's not a true vintage, but probably vintage enough. Beautiful, don't you think? I'll give you a link. You have an extender on this one. So you have a 4-inch extender and a 20-inch around the neck. So that is 32 inches in length on this. I'll try it on me, although I'm in a t-shirt, but still. And I'm 5 foot tall. Okay, so it might be, and well, never mind that, but you know, it might fit a little bit different on somebody else that's longer in that torso area. Somebody like 5'5" or taller probably wouldn't affect it under that a whole lot, maybe a little bit. So everybody's built different. All right, now don't tell me, do not get into too many details. This is beautiful. This starts at 42. This is an auction item if anybody else is interested. Beautiful, beautiful. Joan Rivers in pristine condition. I can say that there are no chips or scratches. And it's a big, beautiful loveliness of blue lucite. She did work with lucite, and those beads in the center are glass. Barnamore's in at 42. Thank you. If anybody else is interested, you can bid 43 or higher. If not, I'll call it. I just figured I'd offer because I thought this was very desirable, in my opinion. I don't know. Especially the length of it. And there are lucite lovers. You know what I mean? Out there. All right. Patty. Hi, Patty. 43 with Patty. Thank you. Glad I took a couple minutes. Wouldn't want to pass somebody up. It's beautiful, isn't it? Joan Rivers. What did I say it was, guys? Can't remember. 38 to 41 inches, I believe. 45 with Barnummer. Thank you. Beautiful Joan Rivers. I'll cross off what I showed on her trade. She sent me a lot of beautiful stuff. Thank you. Again. A 45 with Barnummer. That's nice. 46 with Patty. Thank you, ladies. I am selling silk scarves as well. Every time I go to the store, I look for silk scarves, and I find a lot of amazing silk scarves. 50 with Barnummer. It's one of my, if you want to say fetishes, some people love shoes. My sister's a shoe fetish, the one. I love scarves. What do I collect? Does anybody care? I like purses. but I'm not good at picking them out yet. 50 with Barnummer. I did find a Coach, though. It's back there. It's a vintage Coach. One of the little crossbodies. Pretty nice. Not trying to sell it to you guys right now, but it could be sold because it is a costume name. That is costume. It's not gold. 51 with Barnummer, with Patty. I'm sorry. And I don't need it. I have enough, so if somebody wants to see it, if not, I'll keep it. Thank you, Sean. All right. Let me know if you're in still, Barnummer. Joan Rivers, 38 to 41 inches, I believe, or 42. God, I can't remember. Long necklace, Lucite. Graduated in size. Probably mocking a sapphire. 53 with Barnummer. I always like the darker sapphires, but I learned just recently that it's the lighter blue that are more valuable in the sapphire. And I always love the dark. I like the way they look because my eyes used to be much darker. They don't look that dark anymore. 55 with Patty. Does anybody care what I have to say? Some people say when you're live, you talk to yourself. I heard somebody say that to their partner because he was talking, and he said you're just talking to yourself. I think some people like it. I have a following that does like to hear me talk, believe it or not. If it's annoying, sorry. Yeah, thank you, Barnummer, for your bids. And Patty, I'm gonna call it to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's sold. Keep in mind, I talk to toddlers most of the day. Okay, I love to talk to my babies, but who won this? Patty Simpson. So we have Patricia and Patty. Yeah, so do I. I think they're more beautiful. I have one my daughter bought me when she was like 15 or 16. Little sapphire and diamond ring. I have to wear it on my pinky now because my fingers are bigger. But let's talk about the costume. All of my questions are revolving around costume jewelry. My trivia questions. Every hour on the hour, I like to give something away. I mean, you're all costume lovers that were here, so I don't think it'll be a big deal, right? If you don't want it, then you don't have to play, or you can pass it off to somebody else if it's not something you like. I do allow that. I have no big deal about that if you want to give it to a friend or something. Okay, let me move on here. 55 for Lucite Joan Rivers. Yeah, I liked that one. It was my favorite out of the Joan Rivers. Well, I don't know about that, guys. Look, I also have this. Now, this price range is all over the place online. Like I said, when I price it, I look at what it's sold for and what it's currently at, and if there are outliers. Because, you know what an outlier is when you're pricing something, somebody will have something skyrocket, and everybody else will be mid-range, and then there will be some that are lower. So I do it by condition, and I do it by that. I look at what it was selling for and where the median range is and how they look. I look at them all that I can see as well. This one's in pristine condition. It's nice. It is strung and knotted. And hi, Jen. Hello. Beautiful faux pearls. These look cream. These would almost look like a sea pearl. They're fake. Okay, they're beautiful though. They're a little lighter than what you would see, I think, in sea pearls though, from what my not experience. That's reading and looking. So I don't know. But these are fake. These are Joan Rivers. Well, you guys know that. Okay, let me get up there. But they're beautiful. That's what they look like. Green eyes and little pearl back, little bumblebee. This is a box clasp that opens there, and that's in good shape. It's a clean necklace. Let me show you. Looks like it laid in a box, and nobody ever wore it. That's what it looks like. Like somebody bought a lot of jewelry and didn't wear it all. And when that happens, I have stuff I don't wear. I'll be offering some of mine at the next silver sale, I think. Okay, Joan Rivers. Okay, look how clean that is. It's not faded at all. And it's not beaten up. The pearl's not scratched. All of his rhinestones are there. And these pearls look great. I don't see any peeling or scratching. The knots are really good on this. They did a good job. Probably machine made. You know, it's Joan Rivers. It's nice though. It's a long one. I have to measure it. I like it. I have a bracelet as well. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to open it because, well, I should. No, you know why I'm not? Because it's more realistic when it's closed on something like this. Pearls take up space. So I won't open it. It's 26 inches. okay, on the shortest strand. You have a like, you know, like a layering effect. And listen, they're nice. They're not quite Majorca, which are fake pearls with the crushed up like thing, and but they have shells in them. They use shell on the Majorca. These aren't quite like that. These are costume made, but fantastically made for that. Okay. 2-strand faux pearl bee necklace. This starts at 52. I hear somebody skirting there. Can you guys hear that? I also have the bracelet that I can do with it. Look. That's Joan Rivers as well. This is cute. It's 3 strands. No interest. Am I moving too fast? Probably not. Nobody wants this one. That's okay. I'll bring it back. That's that. I have the set that I could do it together or separate, but we'll pass on it. If nobody wants the necklace, I think nobody really wants the bracelet, right? Because they kind of go together. But I'll sell the... I should keep that for somebody that likes it. Okay, so that's a pass. What about the Whiting and Davis purse? This is Art Deco. It's not sterling. It had a pleating on it. It has like a paper clip type chain on it. Here, hold on. You open it up here. This is the Art Deco time period. It's signed there on that tag. And it doesn't have a copyright because it wouldn't at that time point. Copyrights came about in 1955. Whiting. Mesh Whiting and Davis bags. And it has a registration and regular, oh my God, something. The registration, like the trademark, basically, because it's older. But it's in good shape. It's not torn. Condition's important when you're buying something. I think you guys know that. Okay. It's nice, though. It's old. It is Art Deco. I don't even know what that is. Can you tell? This paint, it's still there, but it is a little worn. It's all the way down to the bottom. It's cute. It's nice. It's still nice. It's old. I didn't clean it, okay? I'd be careful cleaning it if anybody buys it. If you like the enameling on a bag, I think if you put anything on it, it's going to come off. You might be able to use damp cloth. So this starts at 62. It's an Art Deco Whiting and Davis. That means 1920s, 1930s. Somewhere around that time period on this bag. And it is signed right there as well on this piece. It says Whiting and Davis. Hi, hello, Rosa. It says absolutely nothing. It says, Anna, your eyes are bad. That is not a signature. It's like a fleur-de-lis or something. Like a fancy one. It's nice. I see Rosa. And if anybody else is interested, you can bid anything you want. If not, I will call it to Rosa. It's a Whiting and Davis Art Deco bag. I didn't give measurements, but this is something I don't know if you carry it, it would be in your hand, obviously. So it doesn't matter on the measurement too much. But almost 12-inch drop from the little strap down. Nobody's really going to fit that on their arm. This is kind of like a decoration thing, I think. Keep something at home. And it's 6 3/4. All right, I'm going to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is sold to Rosa. Thank you, Rosa. Okay. Gotta find a pen. There it is. Congrats. All right, let's see what else we have. Rosa is 62 for the W&D bag. I can put that. I don't know what that is. Okay, I have more stuff on this tray. Let me show you what I have. This is nice, I think. This is a Trifari. This is a more modern one, though. This one is from the 90s, I believe. It could be anywhere from the 70s to the 90s, okay? Hi, Jeannie. You're welcome. Rosa, thank you. Look, you have the lobster claw. That's how I know it's more modern. 70s are more recent, but I believe it's more like the 90s. There's the crown. It says Trifari on it. And as you can see, there is a little extender. This is nice. I'll give you the measurements and I'll tell you how much it is. 2 inches on the extender, and the smallest necklace, the smallest strand on this is 15. So you have 15 to 18 inches on this. This is nice, I think. I've had these before. Guys, I'm trying to put that down upside down. Okay. That's nice. That is a Trifari piece. 70s to 90s. I believe it's around 1990s. I mean, this starts at 28. It's nice, though. It has rondelles that have rhinestones in them. Look at the different colors of blue. You do have a drop because you have 2 strands. There's the back. Don't mind the tape. I taped something on there and I'm afraid to take it off. Okay. Of any interest. That's a Trifari piece. I showed the Joan Rivers Pearl B. What else do I have? I have a Givenchy bracelet. I'll show that. And I have a Kramer of New York beautiful bracelet as well that's older. That's 60s. Givenchy is a bijou piece, which is more recent. Okay. And would be sold in department stores. But it's nice nonetheless, and I'm not asking a lot for it. So we'll pass on that, okay? If anybody sees anything I showed here, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I will. I will. Next. Thank you. I try. I think it's a good thing, to a degree. Sometimes it's annoying. If you don't like seeing them all, everybody give me a thumbs up on Shellstone donation to the Big A here. It helps my channel. It does. The channel is important. You know, it's how I make my living. So I'm not going to act like it's not. It is. I'd appreciate the thumbs up on that and here. I have let's do the Givenchy bijou design, meaning more modern. It's still well made. It's gunmetal finish in the back. You have these beautiful crystals. They shine like crystals. Can you see that? Okay. It's gunmetal finish in the back. It's well made. It has a decent weight to it. And it's like butter, as you can see. It's pretty nice. I'm going to measure it, put it on the cone, and I'll put a price in. It's the Givenchy Crystal Gunmetal Finish Back, the Bijou Collection. That's B-I-J-O-U-X. I may be pronouncing that wrong. I think it is Bijou, though. 7.5 inches it measures on the tape measure. And I'll show you how it fits my wrist. My wrist is ranging, I'm bad with I'm not bad with numbers, but with measurements on a ruler I am, and I don't care enough to learn it, so I'm not going to. So I'm going to show you it on my wrist, but what I'm saying is my wrist is between a 6 1/4 and a 6 1/2. I'll show you the 4 Gs. It's nice. It's a nice bracelet. Huh. I got my golden color back on my arms, but not on my face. I look like golden a little bit from the sun. But it's a nice bracelet. Givenchy crystal bracelet. So you saw how it fit me. Did I really show it? I don't know. I think. And it was nice on me. It went down. That's the measurement here. It was down to about here when it stopped. It'll fit up to a 7-inch wrist, I believe. Well, we'll listen to him. 6 3/4. Okay. Not a 7-inch. It's beautiful though. It starts at the modest price of $32. It's beautiful. You can see it in Macy's, possibly Neiman Marcus, and on one of the lines. Not sure about that, but I have seen other bijou jewelry in their store. I don't know about this one in particular, but it's nice. So Givenchy, I can show you the markings as well. We have the 4 G's right there. It's a more modern piece, 2000s, okay? And it's signed right here as well. So it's a Givenchy gunmetal finish. It's in good shape. It's pretty well made as well. It's well made. And it's like butter. But that starts at 32. I like it. No? Let's pass on it. Okay. It's more modern, but that's okay. Kind of, it is. This is it is, I did say vintage, but some of them aren't as old. This is at Kramer of New York. This is 1960s, most likely. It is signed back here. I'm upside down. Kramer of New York. It's a box clasp, has a safety chain. The safety chain is present. These are fully pronged, clear rhinestones, and most likely all original. I feel like the queen with that, doing that. Oops, just slipped right off my hand. I left the E out of past. Okay, is there anything anybody's waiting to see in particular? I mean, I'll keep showing what's on here. But I didn't show other trays, so how would you know? Oh my god, I got the safety chain tangled up. There, it's nice. Kramer, New York. Clear rhinestones. Box clasp with a safety chain. It's a box clasp. It's a later metal. It does have plating over it. It's more modern. 60s. Sometime in the 60s. Does have the safety chain on it. It actually, hold on a minute. I mustn't have had it closed. It's not having a problem closing it, is it? Nope. If you ever do have that issue, all you have to do is lightly pull that piece up in your, I'll show you. If anybody cares, 6.5. Okay, and that's probably about right. But if you, this piece here, you don't want to break it, but if you lift it up a little bit, if it's not like really tight in there, it will tighten it up. Okay, I don't know. I gotta check that one out. We'll wait on that. I gotta check the clasp spot. I don't like the way it's acting. I do have an unsigned Goldette. Here, I have this. This is going to be a buy it now of, it is this is a nice one. It's the 70s. This is a Trafari. See the other key? The key. And a spring ring clasp. These are filigree. This is Trafari. It's nice. Like cut out, you know what I mean? It's a nice layering chain. And it's kind of long. I'm going to do this buy it now. Because why not? It is 30 inches in length. It's a nice chain. This is a buy it now of 20. It's Trafari with the key, 1970s. The T, but it looks like a key. It's in great shape for that age. I don't see any apparent fading on this at all. It's a Trafari though. I don't think this one's crowned. Although I can't remember that, to be honest. But no interest? Okay, it's passed. Alright, is there any, let me see, we'll pass on this tray. I do have an unsigned Goldette. Does anybody want to see that with the fob? And you can take this off, and it's a watch chain, but it is modern. I'd say 1980s. I believe it's a Goldette, but it's unsigned. Maybe not, though, unless that was replaced, okay? Because I don't really think they used that. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe when they were being produced often, and a lot, they could have changed that up a little bit, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's Goldette, that's what I'm saying. But this is a slider, and it is a faux cameo. I'll offer it. It is a unsigned Goldette faux, a fob necklace, faux cameo. It is a, it's a plastic, the cameo. But there's the fob on the end. Now I have it doubled up. On one side you have that, and on the other side, I think it might be Egyptian. I'm not sure, but it's pretty well made. I don't know who made it. The measurements on it, I'll just offer it. If anybody comes in after the fact, I will sell any of this at the price that I have it at. I haven't pulled it. We'll just give the total measurement without that fob piece. It's 30 inches. So you can slide this up and down probably to like 26 or something. You have to leave some space or it's ridiculous. Yeah, 30 inches. So you have about 28 inches to work with probably. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know who the maker is of it though. It imitates a goldette, but I don't know if it is. Because of the clasp says no to me, to be honest. Okay, so this one, if anybody wants it, I'm going to put to buy it now on this of $38. There's the, it's still nice. This fob's really nice. It's on here actually. It's got a heavy plating on it. And it comes off. This is a modern guard chain. It is, with a little cameo on it. It's definitely modern. But it's cute. No interest? Alright, I'm going to pass. Guys, are you still here? Alright, we're done with this tray. I showed everything. It's okay. I'll be bringing it back again, doing something with it. Let's get my Judy Lee out, because this is pretty fabulous, if I must say so myself. We'll do some off my tray. This is the Judy Lee, they call it Faux Dragon's Breath Carnival Glass Iridescent Glass. This one kind of looks like the Dragon's Breath, but it's not, you can tell. These all have a plating on the back which has protected this. Look how beautiful they are. Leave the ring out of it. Okay, beautiful colors, right? And well made. Signed Judy Lee back here with the original safety chain. It's a little damaged there, but it's older piece. There's that. The details are really nice on it as well. And it's in pretty good shape, besides that clasp. I didn't clean it. I'd be careful cleaning it in the back, and I went and put it in water if anybody buys it, because you'll damage it right away because of the foils. Some people say that you don't, but you can. There's a good chance of it. 2 inches on the extender. And this measures 7 inches. This isn't going to work on there. I'll put it on. I said 7 inches, right? Yep. If I can get it on. My God, it's hard putting your own jewelry on. Remember, I'm between a 6 1/4 and a 6 1/2. See the room? This is in great shape for this piece, actually. See how much room I have? I'd say a size 7 could wear it. No, this is not sterling. This is a costume jewelry sale tonight, actually, vintage high painted pony. You're welcome to stay and watch. You still might see something you like, but none of this is silver. I do brighten it silver plated. It's all costume. It's an attempt to get rid of some of it. Now this one's pretty. This one's nice. It's not sterling. It looks as if it could be, right? But no, it's not. It's well made. It's well executed for a piece of costume jewelry. That's not for this. That's not for this one. Did you want the other piece? Maybe of a leg or something? What was that? What was $38? Oh, the goldette look. This was $38 if you want that. It's a nice necklace. Look, you have a fob and everything, and it's not faded. It's nice metal. I mean, it's gold tone. It's gold plated, gold tone. Is that what you wanted? That's $38. What I'm showing now is not. But you see how it fits? I think it'll fit up to a size 7. It is well detailed. It's pretty well made. Look at the back of the bracelet. It's rolled. It's see how they did it? No, this has to be just a little bit more than that. You know, look how well made they did it. It is a silver tone metal, but it's a nice one. And it's well made. Somebody that didn't know might try to pass that for antique. You could. Okay. So, it's pretty nicely made. This starts at 50. I think it'll fit from a 6 to a 7. And you have these are glass cabochons that imitate opal glass. Iridescent glass, carnival glass. It's Judy Lee. Judy Lee's a good brand of costume jewelry, actually. No interest? Are you kidding me? I thought people would want this, actually. This one is the Judy Lee, it's not the Sarah Coventry, it's not the other brands. It's Judy Lee's a better brand. So if you saw the other ones, this one's Judy Lee. It's a good brand. No interest. Surprising. I don't know what to show. Should I be selling silver? Is there anything anybody's looking for in particular that I might have? How about some brooches? Let's see what's back there. Oh, I have a lot of earrings. And these are all names, but I can mingle other things into the equation, like cute little flower powers. Look at that. Now, on this one, there is a little, like, marking in the middle of the flower. The one, like, up in the my left quadrant area would be your right. Okay, this is beautiful, though. And that's the centerpiece. Does have a little tiny, barely noticeable. Could probably put some white nail polish on it, but I'm not going to. There's the V in the back. It's a cute one. This I will start at 24. It's about 2 inches. It's really cute for a metal enamel 1960s flower power. This one's true vintage. And if it's in the 70s, it still is. It's 2.5 inches, actually. Little flower power brooch. No interest. Maybe I'm too high on the price. How about 20? Buy it now, 20 if anybody wants it. I think it's cute. I mean, you do have that little marking there, but that's not noticeable even. I'm really pointing that out. If somebody's looking at you, I don't even know if it's scuffing. It might need wiped off better. So it's a little bit of. Oh. Hold on, let me wipe it off. Okay, so thank you. Is that pity buy for me? I'll buy it. She's getting desperate. No, thank you. It's cute. I think it's cute. I just wiped it off with my shirt like a working man. No. Okay. So that's that. Nobody. Shell wants that. Okay. Thank you. I have this. This is unsigned. Looks like the Whiting and Davis. Glowy glass. It's vintage. It's deco style. Let's say 70s. So it's a revival piece. Probably a Victorian remake. You know, an attempt. It's nice though. I have that. I have this as well. Isn't that cute? This is vintage. Little hand holding a fan. I thought that was cute. That's out of a lot. That is a black glass. It's black rhinestones. And then I have, look, a little red, white, and a blue one. Okay, the blue cameo is pretty nice, huh? It doesn't have any markings on it. It does resemble the Whiting and Davis, but I don't know if it is or not because other companies make jewelry that looks similar, but it is fairly well made. It is 2¼ inches. I think she's beautiful. Let me put the red behind her. This probably has fuzz on it. If it does, excuse me. It's a faceted, beautiful color of blue. This is glass, obviously. It glows. I think they did a pretty good job on it. Victorian revival, you think? I think it looks more of a revival, like an imitation of, It's glass. That's a nice big piece of glass. It's nice. It's in good shape too. It could used to be wiped off on the top, but it's not scratched or anything like that. It's pretty nice. I gave you guys measurements, not plastic. I don't know. This is mine. I can do what I want with it. 30. I think that's cheap for it. Oh, let me wipe that off. It's pretty well made. And I don't know which goddess that is. Maybe Hera. She has flowers in her hair, I think. She has wheat on the top. It's pretty nice. Does look like the Whiting Davis to a T, but it's not marked. They didn't mark everything. They sold in Rhode Island when they had an increase in sales. And not everything was signed. So I'm going to call this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Shell. I think it's like 1970s. All right. Thank you. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's Shell. Let me write it down. I forgot to write the last one down. Yeah, I could just show stuff, and if you want to see it, you can tell me. We can do it that way. That way I don't waste too much time on it, if that would be okay. I mean, it is all going to be costume, though, tonight, because that was my goal. I guess I could do something else if I don't sell anything, but I am selling enough. I'm okay with that. Okay, thank you. It's something I want to reintroduce on my channel, to be honest, because, like I said, I used to have a lot of customers. But I'll do both. They will be separate days. I think I will keep Tuesdays the silver and Fridays as the costume. Okay, and then you got that for 30, the silver tone glass cameo. Thank you. All right, what's next? Is anybody interested in that? It's cute. It's a flower power, and it's metal enamel. It's riveted in the back. It's pretty good shape in the back and the front. This one's probably a 70s. It's cute. I think it's cute. I'll put buy it now price on it. If nobody gets it, I'll bring it back another day. You're welcome. Thank you. It's pretty cute, actually. It's almost 4 inches. I will do this as a buy it now of 22. It's in really good shape. Look, I don't see anything going on with this one. If you're patriotic, I do still love the country I live in, by the way, because at least I'm free here right now. I think I'll stay that way. Yeah. It's cute. Nobody interested. Buy it. I'm joking. Somebody will later. I'll bring it closer to the 4th or something on another night or the end of the month. So this is mine. I could definitely throw it into there anytime. I am going to have an end of the month sale. It will be a lot of costume. There will be sterling as well. But yeah, I'll be having that the last Thursday or Saturday of the month. And I don't know what that is on top of my head, but that'll be one of the days. I have this one. This one's beautiful. Here, let's do a little buy it now on this little thing. It is pink rhinestones. They are pronged. They're original. This is 1960s. Looks like a little starburst. Look how pretty they look. Can hang something off of that. I believe this is 1960s. It has that little V in the rivets. Oh, I think it's cute. It's numerous pieces screwed on. One of those. Okay. I think it's nice. Actually, so the buy it now, it'll just be a buy it now. I got it in a lot. 24 if anybody wants it. It's bin 24. It is around 1960s, all the original stones, fully pronged. Riveted piece. No. Hey, I do some really, really nice new ones as well. These are new. I got them in a lot. I have Norma Jean earrings. What do I have that's new? I don't know. I have some little red rhinestone earrings. These are star. Let me get I can't believe Judy Lee didn't sell, actually. I'm surprised. I'll put that online. I could sell that quick at that price. Some stuff I did open my Mercury store again. I'll do that until I can, I'll probably keep doing that, actually. What was I going to show? I have a uranium set. It is a little pricey, but I do have that. Look, a piece of hair on me. Look how pretty it is. These rings are uranium. This is cool. It's like a little flying saucer or something. It's beautiful. It's fully pronged. Peridot and emerald imitation, I would say. These all look original. There's a little fuzz on it. This is a set. Let me move my jewelry out of the way and we'll do this tray. And then we'll do some of those necklaces. There are a number of brooches on here. Pretty amazing. One of them I can't sell yet, and it's this one. I got to research this. Okay. Isn't that nice? That'll come to like a Tuesday sale. I mix it up. I still have costumes. So on here I have the green set. I don't know who the maker is. It's a brooch and a pair of earrings that are clips. There's the back. It's well made. It's older. This is 1950s. And I just threw it. You mean God, I'm sorry about that. I am sorry. Good God. Be nice to have a table dwarf. You know what that? Okay, let's not be rude, right? A table dwarf from, not a dwarf, a cat or dog that could pick things up for me. How's that? That's beautiful. Fantastic, actually. Really, really lovely. Look how bright it is. I have a pair of earrings to go with it. Emerald peridot rhinestones. There's like, they drop down. Okay. They're in the background. This is actually 2 inches on the brooch. Again, that's what it looks like. It is soldered on. It's a roll over clasp. Okay, and these are the clip earrings. These are unsigned. There is a little fading on the back. Somebody wore these and these are older. So that's a base metal. It does not stick to a magnet, a silver tone, maybe a steel that doesn't stick or something. And it has a gold plating over it, but it faded, a gold coating or gold tone. Right. But they look great in the front. I'm getting the dropsies. That's a little concerning. Let me hang them up. And just showed them, right? I think I showed them enough. They're nice. Look, so it'll be a set. It's uranium in there. Can you see that? Now you can when I'm further back. It lights up in the middle. Okay, I said that 15 times. It's a really fantastic set. It's what starts out. Bring it another day if it doesn't sell at that. $75. That's a good deal for this. It's beautiful. Uranium. True vintage. Beautifully pronged original stones. That means something to me. No, I'm joking. It really does, actually. Should try to replace with this the same time period in the jewelry that you have, because they were made differently. But this is beautiful. It'll sell another day. If it doesn't sell tonight, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it Tuesday. The earrings, I'd say, even the reason I've priced at $75 is the earrings alone weren't $35, even with the fading. These are older. These are well made. Okay. What? Okay. So, if no interest, I'll bring it Tuesday. It's okay. It's beautiful, though, isn't it? I think it is. I love green. Okay, let's pass. I have a pair of cufflinks. Anybody interested in these? They look like crystal, don't they? These are cufflinks. They're nice. They're nice. I didn't see a marking on them. They're nice, though. I don't know. How about I buy it now of these of 20 if anybody likes them. I'm just going to show things. People can come in after the fact. They're cufflinks. I think they're cool. I don't wear cufflinks. You could put a cufflink at the top button on your shirt. You could really. It's nice. It would look like a, especially if it was up higher, like a little necklace or something, you know what I mean? Like if you wear a button-up shirt. I don't know. I think it would look cool. No interest? We'll pass. Yeah, let's see what else Hannah has. Alright, what else I have is this. This is amazing. This is clear rhinestones. They are fully pronged. You have baguettes and rounds. This one looks like 60s to me. Could be a little more recent. It's unsigned. It's not modern though. It's pretty well made. I mean, not to say that they're not, but I can tell by the construction. Alright, if anybody likes it, I'll do a starting bid on it of 40 for this. It's very beautiful. It's at least 2 inches. Hi, Tonya. Thank you. Looks like you're having a good time. I'm jealous. I'd like to be down on the ocean like that. I'm up to hair and like baby urine and stuff. No, I'm joking. But it looks nice. Looks nice, Tony. Where your guys are at. Beautiful. Okay. No interest in that? It'll sell. It'll sell. I can sell this privately. Okay. Let me pass on it. I'll message the person about it. Yeah, well, I'm sure you're glad to get home. Everybody misses home. I missed it. Well, I wasn't gone long. I was gone 2 days. Look at this one. Look at that. This is also fully pronged in original stones. And look how beautiful they are, the way they're cut. And this suit can be worn on your clothing. This is vintage. It's a rollover clasp. It's got a good weight too, and it's well made. The rhinestones are heavy. The metal's fairly heavy. It's built in a branch construction in the back, as you can see. Separate pieces connected. I think it's beautiful. And it can be worn on a jacket easily. You see how far that pin comes out? That doesn't necessarily always say, oh, it's antique, because this is not antique. And I can tell by the basic construction of it that it's not. And even the feel of the metal, it feels different. But it's beautiful. It's no older than the 1950s, though, okay? And the pin does come out, though, so you could put this on your jacket. Now, if you're bold enough to wear red, which I used to be when I actually took care of myself, yeah, I would. I used to wear, I'd have red boots or red blazer. I didn't care. I dressed the same way I want. Do what I want. And look at that. It's beautiful. That would look beautiful on a jacket. I think it's like 1950s to 60s. I'd say more 50s by the way the rhinestones are cut. It's beautiful though. Anybody interested in that? If not, no big deal, but I'd start that at 52. For the utility of the piece. You can wear it on your coat actually with how long it's hard to do that sometimes on coats. Especially when it's heavier. It's pretty. It's pretty. Looks like a Kathy piece. Kathy's on here. I can sell it privately or bring it next time if nobody's interested. No big deal. I don't know what to show at this point. Maybe that was all I'm going to sell tonight. Should I sell some silver? Oh, I do have other necklaces, but some I don't know who all is here and who would be interested. That faceted red glass, fantastic. Looks like it could be a garnet. It's glass. That's beautiful. It's multi-shapes. I said multi-shapes. Separated by glass beads, multi-shapes of Millefiori beads. Those are not glass. They're glass, but I think they're more clayish type thing. I don't know exactly what they're made out of. I have no idea. So I do have these. This is amazing, I think. Look how nice it is. what the beads are. They're cool. They're cool. I'd say they're a little more recent. Not real recent, but not like not real old either. Like the 60s, 70s, something like that. It's really nice, I think. If anybody wants to see it, ask me. If not, I'm not showing it. And I'm not going to give a price unless you ask me to. So you have to be listening a little bit, because I just can't do that. I don't like doing it. So if you're interested, you would be paying attention anyways, right? I do have Scotty dogs. These are fantastic. These are special. They really are. I know they don't look like anything, but they're made in Great Britain. They have mold lines. They were machine made, or, you know, in a mold. They weren't carved. They're like plastic. I'd say it has to be 60s or more recent by the construction. Does it with C-class? But I don't know. Could be 40s to 60s. I don't know. There's a big range for me because I don't understand all of it, but I know basic concepts that go from one point to the other. That is in my head. But no interest. If there's an interest, ask me. I have a set of turtles. Fantastic little Lucites. They're silver tone. There's 3 of them. Lucite backs. They're not the true Jelly Belly because they weren't created by the company. But they are a Lucite belly, which is basically a... well, and I think it's cute. I really love this set, okay? I like things like this. I really do. Okay. I have this set as well. It's a nice pin. Could use a bit of cleaning. If I'm not going to show it, I'll bring that Tuesday. I do both. I mix it up on both days. Some days... This is nice. This is Austrian crystal. I can tell that. It's unsigned. It's unsigned. I believe it's the 60s. Each piece is bolted on. It's pretty. It's cool. Like the machine age or something, you know. Industrial age. It's really nice. If anybody wants this, it's 26. It's a nice brooch by Mel 26. They have an AB on the top, but you can see the flare underneath of the crystal. Okay, if you look close. Behind it. See behind it. Does anybody give a shit for this long of an explanation? I don't know. Don't tell me you don't like it. Because I'm not going to change it, you know, since I just won't. Sold. 543. I can't. Sold. Have to be me. Thank you. Thank you, Rosa. That'll be added. Thank you, lady. Thank you for watching me, those of you who are. I know that it's not the most popular thing, costume jewelry. But believe me, I used to live off it. I do make a lot more money selling the sterling, though. I'm not going to lie. But I still want to honor this, but I have to be able to sell it. So I will bring it back Tuesday at the same prices because there's, you know, there may be a different people there that will actually be interested in them. But that's really nice, actually. That is a crystal AB brooch, little starburst like thing. Okay, congratulations. I sold something. Remember? Okay. I have necklaces. Is there anything in particular anybody's looking for? I have this Joan Rivers gold link necklace. That's Joan Rivers. That's nice for layering. It's gold plated, has her hang tag, a lobster claw clasp. This Charters clock's pretty nice. I have 2 J. Crew crystal brulee necklaces. One's a vintage one and one's modern. I have those. I mean, these used to sell. This one is not the, I mean, it's more recent than this one with the tag on it. But they're nice. They are the crystal brulee. They kind of look like Shriner in the back, kind of. They're not, obviously. I just told you who they were. It would look more magnificent and older than that. They no longer make jewelry. Okay. I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. Is it time for me to fly? What should I offer? I don't even know what. Is there anything anybody's looking for in particular here that I have that you saw? If not, no big deal. I'm just asking. Because I don't know what else to show. Not to say that I'm in a roll or anything. But I could show you a number of items that you asked for. You know what, I did say it was a costume jewelry sale, but it's not selling. If there's anything else you want to see, I can show it to you. If there is. If not, I can just show more. I'll show for a little bit longer. I know. Not everybody buys costume. I understand that. And not everybody can buy every time. I do realize that as well. This is cute. That's a glass cat's eye in the center. You see the chatoyance. That one's glass. They do have stones that look similar. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Why not, right? Yeah, sorry. I should have had the better tray up in front of me. Let me find it. Here it is. Oh, there's a lot of beautifulness. There is a 1960s Crown Trifari rhinestone brooch on this tray as well, which is a marvelous. Oh my God, the Warner cat is adorable and he's pristine condition. Yeah, this is a beautiful set. It is signed Art. That is for Arthur Pepper. This is vintage. You see the two pieces are riveted together. This is pretty well made. Hey, Bruce. Hi. You see in the front, what I'm talking about is the pot is separate. The pot is attached. Those are milk glass. I could have wiped it off a little better. I'm not going to use my spitter. I mean, it just needs wiped off a little bit. I'll let you clean it unless you want me to. Some people like to clean their own jewelry. But there's the back. It's enameling. I'm going to guess 70s on this, just by the bare fact of enameling. But it is an Arthur Pepper. You know, P-E-P-P-E-R. Like Dr. Pepper, but Arthur Pepper. I think it's a 2" by a 2". I think I did measure it, because sometimes I'll sit around and do that. It's 2.5 inches on a diagonal. Milk glass. They are glued on there, which isn't uncommon. Yeah, needs a cleaning. Let me know if you want me to clean it. I mean, most collectors clean it themselves, but if you don't want to do it, I can wipe it up. It may not be spotless. Listen, how could I admit that, right? And these are also signed Art right in the corner. Oh, I have an amazing Regency Clover too. I think that's to die for. I want it. No, I can't have it. This is a nice set. You have the clip earrings, so they're signed Art as well in the corner over here. And let me get a drink of water. I'm starting to get thirsty. These are a little over 1 inch. They're nice. They're gold tone. Clip earrings, signed Art up in the corner. Like I said, milk glass. Little cabochons, glass pieces. And there's the set. Now let me look. Oh, okay. This starts at $50. Arthur Pepper. I think it's a good price for his jewelry, and this is in good shape. It's in good vintage shape. Like I said, it needs cleaned, but it's not filthy, okay? Or else I would have cleaned it. I just didn't get in the nooks and crannies. I can, though, if anybody wants it. But that's $50 starting bid for the Arthur Pepper Milk Glass 1970. It is a great price. Like I said, I know how to price my stuff fairly and still make money. It's a nice set. I think it's very beautiful. It does remind me of 1970s even in the aesthetic. Doesn't it? Look at it. It is a metal enamel. Signed Art. It's Arthur Pepper. It's or over clasp. It's pretty firmly soldered on there. Not like glued on or anything, like some of them seem to be. But that's $50. It is a good price for it. Nobody wants it though. We'll pass. It's a really great set actually. It's very classy looking. All right, what else? I have this Trifari piece. I'll show you what's 50. Starting bid, if anybody wants to jump in on it, let me know. This is a Trifari ranging from the mid 50s to the late 60s. It is a crown Trifari piece. It's beautiful. I like the color of the metal. It looks gold filled. I don't believe it is. They didn't really do that, but it's signed right there, crown Trifari with the copyright. That's how I know the approximate date range on it. This is from the 50s, I would say. All right, that's 50. If anybody is interested, say 50 and we'll auction it. Okay, if not, I'm not going to. All right. Also for 50, hello, Ellie. Look. Those are clear rhinestones. It's signed Regency on one of the petals. That's 50. Okay. I have a Warner cat that's in pristine condition. That is not uranium. I mislied. He's 50. He's worth that. He's fully pronged. He's fantastic. He's a vintage Warner piece. It's cute. All right. There, am I being lazy? I don't think so. I can't do that like this. I can't. I have a beautiful Goldette that is 50 as well. It has a real shell cameo on it. It is the Goldette slider bracelet. It's signed Goldette back here. That's 50. It's a good price for it. If you go price it, you'd see that. If you like it. If not, it'll come again. Hi, Nancy. Anna's doing the costume thing. That's 50 as well. That is a Goldette bracelet. If anybody likes it, I'll do the measurements and everything on it. If not, I'm not going to waste my time. It has the typical type of clasp that you expect to see, and it's signed. That would be 50. Now, I have some things for, I'm doing this kind of like an end of the month, so I'm getting lazy. I'm tired. This is a Coro. That's beautiful. Beautiful Coro piece. Look at it. I'd say it's like a... I don't know. But it's faux turquoise. No, it's not. These are all rhinestones. They're blue and green. Look like aquamarine or a London blue topaz. Beautiful little facet thing. It's a Coro. There's the back. This one is a starting bid of 25 if anybody likes it. It's beautiful. It's about 1 3/4 inches. That's about a 60s, I think. 1960s as well. It's cute. I'll tell you how big it is. See if I'm right. I said about 1.5 inches. It's like 1 1/4 inches across, so I was all. No interest. Oh, I didn't. Did I put the price down? I did. We'll pass on it. All right. I'm tired. Is there anything in particular anybody wants to see? I'm not meaning to be like lazy or anything, but I'm going to book. If there's anything you're waiting to see, let me know. And I don't mean that rude in any way. It's just that I want to sell things or else I can't show them. So if you watch my videos, it's something you want to see. No, I'm not trying to be rude. Let me explain this to you too. Like that short that I saw that was shown to people are like really nice and that sometimes aren't. But sometimes when you're honest and it's hard for people to accept when you act yourself. That's all I'm saying. But hopefully you guys love me enough to stick around. Or tell me what the hell you want. Anna won't do that monkey business. Can't do it. What Victim? Sorry, what Victorian? Here, can you rent a Victorian Rev? What the hell is, what's that? I sold the purse. I have another purse. I have to price it. Dwight and Davis was easy. And I was doing all names. What else? A perfume bottle, bracelet, gold tone. Okay, yeah, I have a lot here. Okay, so let's do. What is a Victorian Victorian Revival? Oh, this one. So Are you talking about this bracelet? Did I show? What else did I show? What the hell? Did I sell it? I would let me know what you're talking about because there could be a number of things. I have a goldette that's a Victorian revival. I have one of a fob that's a goldette chains. Okay, so that was first. Let's look for the chains. I think those are mine mainly. Yeah, they're under here. So we'll do that first. I'll do them in the orders. In the order. Where was it? Oh my. A brace. What did you say? A chain. Are you sure it was me? Do I have it in front of me? This one here. Are you talking about this goldette look one with the fob and everything in this? I have that. That would be that. That's actually chains with the tassel. How long ago did I show it? Because how long ago did I show it? Do you know? I have things in different places for different time periods. Let me put this on trans on. With the tassel. I'm confused. Can you run a Victorian? Was that from the last time I showed jewelry or time before? I don't even see one. I'll get onto the a flower clip. Was it silver or costume? You know what? I found a couple of nice. I have an aquamarine and pearl necklace back there. And I also found a amethyst slice. And I have that right there. I have no idea. I'm going to tell you what. This sounds really awful. But I just compartmentalize my brain to be able to do everything as well as I do, which probably ain't that good. They're categorized, so once it leaves me, I don't know. You know what I mean? I get into what I'm going to sell and remember that. Like, I know the pricing by the placement of them on the trays. I'm pretty good with that. Sometimes I put a number under them, one of them. But let me see. It was costume, and it was the other night. I don't know, man. That's all silver over there. Let me look over here. It might be in the end of the month sale stuff. Look at this. This will come on Tuesday. Isn't that nice? Look. It's a more modern take on it. Has to be probably a 70s up until any time point, okay, because there is a lobster claw on it. But it's adorable. It's nice glass. And I have a bracelet that goes with it. I'll bring that Tuesday. I have to work on it. I do have tiger glass. I have one of these stretch watch rhinestone bracelets. I don't know if I can find it. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't signed probably, and it's probably in another place. Tuesday? I'm sorry. I can't remember. It was probably in the video I did. The perfume bottle is put away. I'll do that on Tuesday. I can't get it right now. The bracelet to gold tone I have in front of me. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. Look, this is that. This is the Monet. Is that what you're talking about? I have that one. I have this larger Monet, and then I have a smaller one as well. Yeah, that's that's the big box I opened for an hour and 47 minutes. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. It's nice. This is nice. Is this what you're talking about? Who asked for this? Ellie. Okay, yeah. I'll show you what's going on. This was a gift. I can give a real good deal on this, but I have to show you something. These go pricey. There apparently must have been a safety chain on it, but they took it off really good. You're not going to get scratched or anything. But you can just see where they took it, like hair and hair. See, just a little bit. But they did a great job on it. And everywhere else, it's beautiful. What people are going to see, it's in pristine condition there. It's a fold over clasp. I would say this is 80s. It's signed Monet for copyright before the M, right there. I used to know that off by heart, and I dropped something again. I'm hoping I'm not developing like one of those neurological things that women get. I mean, I've been blessed with health so far. Physical. Mental's questionable. People that know me know what I'm talking about. People come on here probably know what I talk about, but at least I'm alive. I mean, and I'm as real as I possibly can be without being disgustingly rude, because I could sit here and eat and burp and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. But I could. I do it around other people. 7.5 inches like my family, you know what I mean? They don't mind. They like it. Sound familiar? No, look. It's open down there, so it'll fit up to a 7-inch wrist. It's not meant. I could wear it at my like 6 1/4 to 6.5, whatever that measurement would be, nicely. I'm a small person, and my wrist is fairly small, but my hands aren't. I mean, I don't have big hands, but my hands are not thin. Okay, I wear like a 6 3/4 to a 7 on there, but it's nice. I'd say it would fit up to the 7-inch wrist. And like I said, it's mine. I can do a really good price on it. This was actually gifted to me from a wonderful subscriber named Calf. Vintage Calf. I will start this. Was a gift. Safety chain's been removed, but they did it almost on an expert level. All they really need to do is paint that if they could. But this is, just can't really feel it. But it's there. I saw it. I'll say 28. That's enough. I mean, it's a gift. But it's very nice. Very nice bracelet. I mean, realistically, I believe this would sell like $50, something like that. It's a nice Monet. They did do a fairly good job on it as well. I'll show you how it's quoted in the back. I don't know if I showed that, if anybody's interested. Look. That's in good shape. No interest? Okay, so I had that one. Everything else on here is, I think I showed all of this. I do have a lot more brooches, though. I'll pass on that. On here. Some of them are cheaper, some are more, like the Warner cat. Like I said, he's 50, he's fantastic. The Regency, I have Pure Brochet. For 25, I have this Napier. This is a more modern one. I'd say this is in the 2000s. But it's nice still. It's a Napier rhinestone pin. That's 25. This, I didn't sell the Joan Rivers B, but necklace or bracelet. He's 50. I guess I should be a little more. I'd start him at 50. He's pricey. You can look him up. Pronged, cute. You can see his little whiskers. Same color as the other brooch, but he's not uranium. There's the back, and it's signed Warner right there. It's Joseph Warner's jewelry. Pretty cute. You have to want the damn cat. Right? It's cute. Alright, he's worth that. We'll pass on him. I'm going to bring him back on Tuesday at the same price. So, but if anybody sees them before then, I'll sell them for that. I'm not going to lower them at this point. I'll bring them back. Again. But and then next time, who knows? Some of it might roll into the end of the month sale too. Who the hell knows? Okay. Anna's tired. I'm sorry I couldn't find the other pieces. The perfume bottles put away, and I'd have to get to it. I do have small mini perfumes I've shown before. I don't know. Show how long have I been on? An hour and a half. Are there any specific type of jewelry that you collect? I have a lot of names here. If there's anything you're looking for. I mean, it's all costume. I have Brayton, I have Renoir, Swarovski, Godet, Warner, Regency, Crown Trafori, Boucher, Coro. West Germany, Monet, I think I already mentioned that. Carol Lee, ID Arthur Pepper, Crown Trafori again. Swarovski, Joan Rivers. 1928 brand. You have to want it though. So you know, it is what it is. That's what I have on here for Zinni brands. The rosary's going to come Tuesday. I have a large amount of people that want that. My advice to you, anybody interested in them, is take a picture of them on my shirt and look those up. They're 800 silver gold vermeil, and they've got a great weight to them. They have beautiful mother of pearl faceted beads underneath, like smoothly, not faceted, smoothly polished mother of pearl beads. I am not quite sure exactly on them, but their vintage possibly could be into the antique range on those, but I'm not sure where they're made or anything like that. I'm going to try to research them more, but just take a picture of them or look up 800 silver mother of pearl capped mother of pearl 800 silver capped rosaries or something. Look them up if you're interested so you understand where I'm coming from when I sell them. They're not something you see often. I'm not going to offer them tonight, though, because I have somebody on vacation in another country. I know she wants them. I can't do that to her. I love her. And I've had 3 people, 2 on here, and then another 3, 2, because one of them did it twice in the email. So I'll keep them. They're something you don't come across often. I don't know. It's not crazy or anything, but sometimes the interaction's almost divine with me and AC. Anyways, that's what I have. Guys, I don't know what to offer. Is there anything anybody wants, or can I leave, or you want to talk to me? Does anybody want to hear what's going on? Anybody want to talk? We can talk. I could just hold stuff up, and if you like it, you can tell me. How's that? Joan Rivers. This is a Joan Rivers. A piece broke off the back of it. It had something back here, add color in between, but it is Joan Rivers. It's one of her bees, rhinestones and enamel. Still cool. This is a buy it now of 20 if anybody would want it at that. It's nice. It's in good shape. Her bees are pretty nice. I'm good. Tired sometimes. Real tired sometimes. But I'm good. It's cool. I have that for 20. Let me move these back to the 50. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do an all costume sale again. I'm going to be honest with you. Because it's hard. It's hard to just sell costumes. Sterling is a supplement. It's not like you're betraying what you're doing or anything when people do that. They need to make a living. And it sells easier. Bigger crowds come in. But I appreciate everybody being here. It's a costume collector if you are. If there's anything you're looking for, let me know. A portion of this will come to the end of the month sale. Some of it I will buy, keep, and take a loss. But not a lot. Look, that would be the Regency. I love that. Maybe the Warner cap. But I'll be bringing them back Tuesday. What did you want? Hi. Oh my God. What was I just showing? Guys that think I'm on something. Oh, Joan Rivers bee. Yeah. It's missing a little piece off the back, but still fantastic, and you really can't tell. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm not going to go. I'm going to stick around. I have nothing better to do. Sometimes I hate being in the house alone. I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Tanya. I'm going to come sleep on your couch for a week. No, I'm kidding. To get the hell away from my kids. Kidding. Love my kids. Love them. Okay, but they take up about 60% of me. That's a lot. That's a lot to give of yourself. I love my kids though. Not complaining. Just want some appreciation for what I do. If you're watching. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I try. I do try. I said I try. Okay, so, but everything else will probably roll into the end of the month sale because, I don't know, whatever. They'll come back Tuesday. Some of them will. I don't wear clips or I keep the Brooches. I have these for $50 as well. These go for like $100. I started them at $50. They can go up to $100. They range around there. There may be outliers at like $75. Yeah. It's just costume though, and it is a little bit, Yeah, it seems hard. Sometimes I wonder if there's not something like an unrest in the mind. Do you know what I mean? There is unrest with people sometimes. It comes from different factors. Different things can cause that an unrest in a person, and it's an imbalance. And what I mean by that is unable to understand that anything that you do and say you're in control of. What other people do to you, if you allow them to, that's your choice. Unless you're a child or a woman that's being battered, or a man, because believe it or not, it happens. Okay, there are like really, there are some abusive women, big ones. You know, get a little skinny man, smack him around, you know, that type of thing. But it's usually that's the unrest is the inability to understand that. Okay, that's what people need to understand. The children, mainly the ones that place blame and things like that, like you don't love me enough. Maybe you don't see my love because you don't love yourself enough. You know what I mean? You have to understand that you're first in anything that you do, unless you're a child or somebody trapped in a, you know. Yeah. I love my kids though. I do. I'm not saying they have that problem, but I give a lot of myself, and it's my life. I love my grandchildren. I do. But it's hard sometimes. Um, that's cool. That's West Germany. And honestly, believe it or not, this is $20, which, if you know West Germany and collect it, um, it's a Victorian revival. I believe it's 1950s West Germany. Has a gold plating over brass. It's ranging towards 60s, okay? The coloring looks 50s in the design. But that's 20. I can attempt to sell while we're talking if anybody. I really like that as well. It's nice. I used to have a couple West Germany collectors. I don't see them anymore. See outside West Germany there. Some people only buy what they collect. You know that. We'll pass on it. But yeah. It is. It's I want to schedule, and I forgot. I didn't get in touch fast enough. I went to schedule down at the day spa, and I want a facial because I need it really bad, and maybe a little foot and leg rub. I have a Joan Rivers. That's how I will spoil myself. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, not only that, it's other issues, drugs, recovery from drugs and illness, anything, a life-changing event that occurs, something that's changing your life completely or that you're not comfortable with, but you have no control over the situation can cause problems. Everybody's leaving. Maybe I should do an Anna psychology hour and we get together and we talk about things. I could do that. We could share our input with each other. Maybe that it doesn't have to be a membership. I can give free ones if anybody's interested. I don't even give a shit about that membership stuff. It's kind of stupid in a way. I'm going to tell you why. Unless you're giving somebody something. Giving somebody something, it's not. Okay. But if you're not, it's kind of stupid. Unless you're like mega superstar type mentality or something. You know, and there are people that are. But the membership's kind of stupid. But I would put a group together and just for free, I could invite people if we have an interest. But we don't have to do it. Does anybody want to see Sterling, or are we done at this? Nobody's here for Sterling because I said it's all costume. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? You speak the old antique phone book of names, and you could make it interesting and funny. What names? Names of jewelry? I don't know. Costume jewelry can sell. You know what it is though? You have to be like all of the names that I have here. I mean, some of this isn't great or anything, but let me explain something. If you have people that actually collect and just don't like just buy anything, but they collect different things, they would buy like a West Germany. I could sell that for $40. I'm not lying. Look it up. Just saying. So costume jewelry does have value. I've sold things for hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. 450 for an Alexis Guitar not long ago. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. It was a big score. Okay. I feel like Trump sometimes. Um, Yeah. So, and well, if anybody wants to see sterling, there is some I can offer. I'm going to be honest though. I didn't process that really. And I'm not going to pull out new stuff from the consignment before I actually evaluate that, because that's not fair to that person. I give as best deals as I can, but I at least have to be fair to her in regards to what her, you know, what I'm offering her for that. What she's making from it, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to do that, but in regards of sterling, I don't know, I have a lot of repeats. I have some sterling rosaries if anybody was wanting a pair of those. I have 3 pairs and a lot of repeat. Let me see if I pulled any new stuff out. I don't know if I did. I mean, I showed off this stuff last week. I have a huge tray. I have to bring that on Tuesday because I don't know where it's at, and there are like 40 boxes over there. Okay, and I don't know where it's at. Honestly, I'm sorry. So I'll bring that Tuesday. Okay, I'm sorry. So I don't have any of the new sterling because I do have to evaluate it. Now I do have costume. If I mean, believe it or not, if the right person was there, these would sell real easy. I'll show some of it briefly. I'm not gonna go over details, but I'll show it and I'll show you what I have. And if you like it, say show, and I'll show it and offer it. Okay. Keep in mind, I do bring some of this stuff to the end of the month still for those people that know, but if you didn't notice last time, I didn't sell everything in. It's not desperate anymore. Okay. Ken, why am I laughing about that? Okay, because it's not smart. That's why. It's just not smart. I can bring it, but offer it more. I have rosaries. 3 pairs, beautiful sterling creed and something else. That's on here if anybody's into that type of thing. Looking for a beautiful pair of rosaries. There's cut glass, there's AB crystal, and there's pink AB crystal. There's our rosaries. Like I said, these are repeats. That's mine. I have a David Anderson. This is a Norway sterling vintage piece. That's I can offer that as low as I can to make money. I have a Tiffany & Company. I already showed this. It's a size 10.5, which is large for that. It's a mesh ring. But that's Tiffany & Company. I was offering that for 100, which is insanely low on that. But the clear glass. One of them has somebody's name on the back of it, so let me tell you which one that is, okay? It's not this one. I'll give you a deal on them compared to what I usually sell. I did well on them, okay? They're nice. It's a beautiful cross. These are the creed, or these are just the sterling. Let's see. No, these aren't creed. These are just signed sterling. Right back here. What the hell is it? It's so hard to see. You see that signature? No, you can see it easier, I think. Oh no, it says sterling there. They're cut glass. These are vintage. And hi Debbie. Oh, is that Debbie's? I'm sorry, DC's is Debbie. It's nice, pretty nice. They're pretty pricey usually. I will be moderate with them. I'll start them at 60. That's cheap for a pair of these. They're vintage sterling cut glass rosaries. There's the cross. The back. He is actually riveted onto there. Jesus. And you have a medal in the middle. It's a Sacred Heart on the other side, I believe. There's that. And then there's that. That's not the Sacred Heart, though, actually, in the back. It might be in the front. They're really nice. That's cheap. If anybody's interested, they are sterling silver, vintage cut glass. Okay. If not, also I gift them for Christmas. I do. I do have people in my family use. I do, or to somebody else I know. I might bring one pair to the I do them on sale if I don't sell them. But I have a pink pair as well. These ones are really nice, actually. I like to cross. This one is a Dinko sterling, I believe it is. Grinko or Grindo or something. Sterling. And look, I like the cross on it. Those would be the same price on these. I think those ones are, that's the Blessed Mother. And are these Easter? Does anybody know? They seem like they might be Easter. He's carrying a cross. And Mary looks like she's in prayer and she's veiled. Those would be the, meaning she has her hood over her head. They're beautiful. $60 is also very cheap for those. If anybody comes on, sure. We'll pass on those, though I already passed on the other ones. But all three pairs are. Now, these ones are really nice, but there's a name on the back of these. This is a really nice cross, though, I think. Look. This one's signed. I do it a little cheaper. Has somebody's name back there. These are Creed Sterling. These are nice. These are a good brand as well. There's the back. There's the front. There's the cross. It's signed. I will do this one at a starting bid of 50. Does have somebody's name back there. These are beautiful, though. And Creed Sterling is a good brand. Really good brand. That's C-R-E-E-D. Kind of like the group. You know what? I really like Creed. They were a alternative rock Christian band. Does anybody know who Creed is? Do you know them? I love them. I put my sacrifice on the fantastic Mother of Pearl rosaries. And what that means is comfort in a believer. In your believer, no matter who it is. I'm not going to be judgmental on people, whoever you believe in. I think you need some kind of faith. If not, you walk empty. Okay. Rituals aren't good. That's beautiful. 50. Wow. It is signed in the back, which that's why they're cheaper, but for Creed, that's a stale. They go for $100. But we do have somebody's name right back there, which may be a little creepy. Somebody probably prayed with these. Prayed as time of need. That's what I think on those. That's it, guys. The Trojan, Trojan cut these. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. At times when I couldn't walk. Let's just talk. Let's just stand up, blab off, and tell my story. Times when I couldn't feel like I couldn't walk myself, and I would be picked up by other people. There's some of them are my subscribers who carried me during my lowest point. All of you carry me, but at one point there was a few in particular, when things were rough for me. But I always feel I've always been carried, to a degree. Okay, I work hard, so not carried in that way, and I try to be honest and as transparent, if people want to call it that. I call it honesty, because honesty is the same thing. Using moral character to make your decisions. There. How's that story? Am I shy? Why am I saying that? Oh, I'm a little dizzy. But yeah, I do have some sterling on here, but I don't know what to show, honestly. I can't pull out the new stuff, like I said. I do have this little, but there's a bell in here. It's sterling. It is on a dainty rope chain. But this is all repeat, though. So for something you wanted to see before that I showed, you could ask. I'm a storyteller. That is Miko Smith, not Mike. A lot of people have them listed as Mike, and it's actually Miko. And it's it's Native American. Mexicans are Native American. Did you know that, right? You guys know that, right? They are. That's why you see such a resemblance in their jewelry, because they are. But all right, maybe I should go. I'm gonna go and eat. I just don't know what. I think I cut up some watermelon. I may peel a carrot and eat that. But I do have a lot more costume, but I didn't have a huge turnout for that, so I don't know if I'll ever do it again, to be honest. I will probably just incorporate a quarter of it into my sales from now on, like I have been, and keep that as permanency. But I do private sell as well, so if anything I showed, if you're interested, I can offer any of that, things that I showed, at that price. But, I don't know what else to show. I really don't. I don't mean to be lazy like that or anything, but I'm tired. I'll be honest. Okay, there. I have to be. I am tired, and I don't want to keep showing stuff if I'm not going to sell it. And I know that sounds rude. I did sell some stuff. I'm okay. I did well on Tuesday. I will be back Tuesday. I have a lot of amazing jewelry to evaluate, to look into from the consignor video. If you didn't see it, go back and look at the hour and 47 minutes that is 30 pounds of jewelry. It's costume, sterling, stone, pearls, or a little bit of everything. It's an extravagant amount of beautiful things. Now I have a lot left over here that, I don't know, it's not selling. I did put stuff online. I am starting that again. So I do have a Mercari store. You can find that in my about section if you're maybe interested in shopping that way. I'd like a Shopify store, but I don't think I'll go that route. Banana's tired. Yeah, I have a lot. I will bring, like, those newer pieces back, the better ones, like the smaller ones I showed. If you want it, contact me. If not, it may go into the, buy it now. I'm talking about the smaller things that I don't think are that much of an eye popper type thing. But yeah, I'll bring the other pieces Tuesday. I may put some things online if they're, I don't have anything big that I showed really, so not really. No, it was mainly costume, and I didn't have any giant pieces or anything in there. But yeah, there's a lot of good jewelry. It's just, it's hard to sell costume jewelry. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah. I try not to be humdrum or anything like that. I know it's a different approach than a lot of people have, and I think that's okay. If people don't like it, they don't have to come on, you know what I mean? And that's fine, it's fine, I don't care. I want people to come because they like me, not because somebody said they should or anything, you know what I mean? So it's a process of elimination, even when you do get, like, people, like, you know, suggest you and stuff like that. So that's pretty. Yeah, it's hard to sell everything sometimes. Not gonna lie, unless it goes really cheap. Something's too beautiful to so that looks like a dark sapphire. That looks like it should be on my arm. I'll buy it. I didn't offer it yet though. I'll offer it, then I'll buy it. Oh, this is mine. The shit am I saying? It's mine. It's my turn. Thank you, Shell. Thank you. It's mine, I can keep it. I'm like, oh, I'll buy it. Look, it's beautiful, isn't it? It looks like a dark sapphire. Let's see if it is. It's probably not. It's not the right light. Hold on. I have two of the... Yeah. It's hard to sell costumes sometimes. I can sell it. I have to have the right people in that want it. You know what I mean? Some people pay. Details, condition, interest in different types of jewelry. It's not, sadly, I don't believe it is. It's very nice, though. That's a really nice chain as well. I don't know what it, and look, I don't know the kind of chain, but it's a nice heavy chain. No, this is sterling. I put that away. I put it away. I really like it, actually. It's my taste. It's nice. It's fairly well made. It's signed somewhere. I know I saw something about it. I don't know. It is signed DD and 925. It's a really nice bracelet. It is level, it's soldered in place, but it's not bolted. It's still nice though. It's a beautiful bracelet. I don't know. If anybody wants, I started at 32. It is sterling. I guess I should give a measurement on it. It's a nice bracelet. Doesn't sound bad. I'll keep it. 7 3/4. I really think it's nice. It's 7 3/4 on the tape measure. Let's see how it fits the cone. Then I'll try it on as well. It's definitely can go up to a 7 1/4. It looks like. Yeah, it's a little big. 7 1/4, I'd say. But you want a little bit of room on it, so probably a 6 1/2 to a 7 1/2. I mean, wait a minute. Why did I say that? Up to a 7. 6 1/2 to a 7, maybe a 6 to a 7. It's beautiful. I will keep that one. I mean, it's not a thread or anything. All right, let's pass. Because I could use bracelets, and that's my taste. I love that. This is a smoky quartz in sterling. It is a push box clasp with an S on this part. I don't know who the maker is. It's soldered close to pieces. It's nice though. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm gonna roll unless somebody can tell me something that they saw that I had. I can't. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like showing it anymore. I don't think it's a big deal. You know what I mean? If there's something you want, you can ask me. I just can't monkey work it. If you know what I mean by that. Okay, I can offer that. It's mine too. I can put any price I want on that. Because I know what I paid for it right off the top of my head without figuring profit and everything. It's 8 inches. It measures 8 inches. Okay. I'll put it on the cone. It's beautiful. It's vintage. It's signed Sterling SIM. It's beautiful. It is at a 7 1/2 on the cone. I believe that's about right, probably. I'll show you on my wrist. I'll show you the way it's made, too. It's pretty well made. There it is. It's a lot of room. That's going to go up to a 7 1/2. It's a little big on me. I mean, I could wear it going down to there. I need to go to the gym, guys. Thailand. I believe it's Thailand. It's beautiful silver. Look at the coloring of that silver. This is vintage. This is old. It's signed silver, I think. Thailand, actually, or is it sterling? Siam sterling. I don't stop. Well, it's okay, because I wouldn't be doing anything else right now. You know what I mean? Why am I putting it back on? It's nice. Is it too big? Is anybody interested? It's well made. It's very nice. It started at 40. I already made my money back and then some. I can offer it cheaper. It is a box clasp. You can tell it's older just by liking it. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't sleep enough. I think I have to start taking melatonin or something because I don't sleep enough. I had like 3 hours and maybe $40. 3 hours and 40 minutes. I said 40 cents. Okay, thank you. DC, I moved too fast, don't I? It's a nice one. This one's vintage. Congrats. Yeah. I don't know. Who's that going to? TC's. I have sold you before, right? If not, there's a form up top you could fill out. I mean, I'm okay sitting here. I did have a nap like an hour and a half. Yeah. I do a lot. I really do, but I can handle it, and it's the kids I just incorporate into my my routine, and I actually eat better when they're here, because I make sure I feed them well. You know what I mean? Mainly Davy, but I help with Izzy a little bit as well. I do. I do. It keeps me alive. I do get a break sometimes. What the hell did I sell? Siam Sterling bracelet. Congrats. You got a good deal on it. I have sold to you before, right? DC Designs. If not, fill it format. Congrats. Let me ring that bell. Alright, let me show you stuff. I'm just sitting here anyways. Rings are repeats that I have on my tray. I sold most of my rings, actually. I do for a per site. Yeah. Blue topaz. One of the things that's a requirement for me is an increase in my exercise. You know what I mean? I believe that. This is really nice. It's turquoise. I think it's nice. I like it. It's sterling. It's Navajo. It's signed sterling at the Kachina. This is a little bigger. If you like it, ask me to show it. Want me to give you a size on it? It's signed at the Kachina, and I don't know who it is. It's a size 9. Navajo. Polished turquoise. It is nice. I like it. I have kept... Where'd my ring go? I kept this one for myself. I like that one. I wear it on this hand. It's nice. But this one's nice. This one, I'll do it a little cheaper. I need some money. And I made my money and then some. I'll do it for 100, which is insane. Okay? This is a fantastic ring. It is, looks very modernist in the style, probably 60s. Signed on, that's the Navajo markings. It's signed sterling in the center with the Kachina on the end. And it's beautiful turquoise, and it's well made. It's a size 9, correct. I'll check it again. It's very nice. It is a size 9. Let me see what I have on the consigner's tray, because there's some beautiful things as well. From last week. Okay, oh. Alright. Alright, Rosa, you know what? You're getting something worth like $250 right there. Congratulations. And say thank you. Kidding. Congrats. I get that way sometimes. I can do it. I have 3 that I kept for myself. Oh, shit. Okay, it's starting bid, so let's stop. I didn't count it down. Captiva, if you want to go over 100, it's well worth it. Because I did a starting bid and I didn't count it down. Sorry. You can bid on it if you want. If not, I'll just sell it for that. Let me know. I'm sorry. I didn't count down or anything. I didn't put a buy it now in there, so. Just let me know. Okay. So you don't want this one? You don't want to bid on this one? Rosa came in at the starting bid of 100. It was an auction piece. I mean, I'm selling it at less than half price. Okay. All right, Rosa. Congrats. Thank you. Let me find you. And thank you for your understanding, like Captiva. Okay, so that's 100 for the Navajo. Turquoise ring. Fantastic. I think. I had that one for a while. Okay, the pink one is rhodochrosite. It has a nice undercarriage. Okay, it is a size 10. And let me see if I can tell you what signed it. FD or ED925 China. It's a designer piece. It looks, it's not, definitely not Native American. I don't know. It's a designer piece. There's the back. It's pretty. It's mine. I'll just throw a price on it. Like I said, I made my money back. It is a size 10. Okay. And I'll just do a starting bid in case somebody wants to come in. I'm gonna do it cheap. I'm going to say 32. I think that's cheap for this ring. Let me show you how it's made. It's vintage. If anybody else is interested, you can come in. It looks like bacon. It does kind of look like bacon, doesn't it? Look at it. It's really nice. Looks like an agate. It's, I believe it's rhodochrosite. There's different minerals in there, and I don't know what they're made out of. You know that there's books that tell you what each component of the ring is. All right, we'll sell it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to my Captiva. Congrats. First purchase tonight, right? I believe so. Congratulations. I know I've sold you before. I think you're one of the people I asked for like a couple of weeks. Have I sold you? But I know I did know. Congratulations. That's what I can do good deals when I buy in bulk and I make my money and then some. Then it doesn't matter what I let it go at. What monkey? Do I have a monkey? Ooh, ah, ah. Did I have a monkey? Or am I a monkey? What? Okay, I said what. I have a Zuni owl, a vintage one. Is this a blowout sale? No, the end of the month sale, it's even cheaper if I have a lot of it because I don't care. I had a furry monkey. Did I have a furry monkey from the haul from that I put out Wednesday? I'm going to tell you what, guys, so much jewelry in there I can't remember everything, okay? When did I have a furry monkey? Oh, I have a squirrel and I don't know where the hell it's at. I probably sold that that monkey. I'm a white bitch. Are you calling me a white back like a gorilla? Kidding, kind of. Hi, Anna. Hi, Karen. I called you Anna. I have a torque, but I can't. It's for me to use. I don't like torques, to be honest with you. I don't have one of those dainty, muscular necks. I like the way it feels. It looked funny, probably. I could see myself through the shadow. These are signed sterling. I don't know where they were made. They're inlay stone. They're a little lightweight. They're nice though. Probably dyed coral there. Actually, let me look. There's malachite, sugarlight, sodalite, dyed coral that looks like, and there's charlite in here. They all honestly look enhanced to a degree to me, but it's not a big deal. They're just some inlay earrings. They're not real heavy. They are actually signed sterling, just sterling. So I don't know who the maker is at all, but they're signed sterling back there. I don't know. If anybody likes them, I'll sell them for $20. Let's just get rid of them. Can I get the other tray? They're nice. They're sterling silver and inlaid stone earrings. Is it okay that they're in my hand so I don't feel like taking the backing off? I ain't gonna lie. I could though. Okay. No interest. That's okay. I'll just show stuff, and if you want them to ask me. All right, Karen, congrats. Let's remove the pass. Thank you, Karen. Oh, the wrong thing came up. It's not letting me. Okay, thank you. It just asked me if I wanted to block myself. Isn't that stupid that the search and the engine that they're using can't identify me in that area as the person who's I don't know, just weird to me. Congrats, Karen. Maybe I'm thinking too much into that, right? I'm like, how would you do it right? I could have did that for a living, I believe. Congrats. I don't know. 20 for the sterling silver. Unknown who made them, but inlay earrings. They're nice. I liked them. I thought they were nice. What else do I have? Let me show you. I do have a Robert Lee Morris ring. You're welcome. Thank you. This is signed RLM925. I don't know, 60s to 80s, not exactly sure on the date. But I have that. I do have a David Anderson too. I would do that. I don't know, I'd like to sell it. It's Norway. I collect modernists. This is during that time period, 1960s, a handmade brooch. It's sterling silver, and it is signed in the back with the DA that you would expect to see with... Hold on, am I going insane? No, DA925. It has Norway sterling, a W, and the scales on it. Yeah, it's crazy. Hi. And then there's the back. You have that. If anybody wants it. I don't know. This is more of a modernist type piece. Let me show you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that is David Anderson Norway sterling, a vintage 1960s enameled brooch. You can see the veining underneath of it, and they poured enamel over it. It's a translucent lilac. It's nice. It's nice. It's a collectible piece. It's a modernist piece. Are known for that over there. Can you really see it? It's nice. I bought it to collect, but look, I love this one. Isn't that cool? That's more my style. I do like feminine things as well, but rings I tend to like. I don't know, like I love that style for the modernist on my finger, or I could almost be brutalist handmade. Oh, I love it. It's one of the only rings I acquired a long time ago that still remains with me, and I'd never sell it. I just won't. I feel like there's something very special about that carnelian. Look at that. It's a beautiful glow. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know. Anna's beat. Beat to hell. I might go. That's it. I have other stuff. If you have seen anything in the past that I showed that you want, you may email me with the item. A picture of it would be better for me, and the date that I showed it, and I can give it to you at that price. So yeah. I have a lot of nice stuff here, different ranges. Anna's a beat. I'm beat though. I'm tired. I did sell some. Not every sale's going to go fantastic. I'm okay with that. I am on twice a week. And like I said, I did fairly well on Tuesday. My profit margin was really good, considering I had already purchased everything and made money on it. Well, except for the amber, but I did go well with that. So I don't feel compelled to just push it on you guys. But if you do see anything you want, you can ask me, okay? Email me. If you come on after the fact, I'm okay with that. I may even negotiate with you a little bit, but not too much. So it depends on what it is. But anyways, I have a lot of jewelry here. Like, I did put stuff online. It's harder to sell online than it is here on YouTube, by the way. The people on YouTube are spoiled. Like, we are. I don't want the coffee. I am thinking about, I have some sunny yellow watermelon. I was thinking of that, and I was going to peel carrot and dip it, and I have some ranch sour cream and the ranch dip that I made, and some more water. Yeah, well, I will be back Tuesday with a lot of really good stuff. Look for a short to show details, like quick details of what I'm going to bring on Tuesday. Look for that on Monday, okay? I'm okay. What, do I seem sick? I don't think I'm sick. I am tired. I am tired. I don't sleep well, like at all. Last night I fell asleep around 2. And I was up by 6, okay? Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go to a street sale and in a flea market, I think. Yeah, I didn't sell as much as I usually do, but that's okay. I just can't. And you guys, I'm sure you don't care, right? I'm gonna go. I will be back Tuesday with new stuff. Yeah. And some of the remaining possibly will be shown again. Because there's always different people on. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, thank you for being here. The costume, just costume, I don't know if I can ever do that again. But it's okay. It'll sell. I still buy it. I just know I have to buy certain things. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. I appreciate you being here. I will put out the invoices tomorrow morning, okay? Or maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'm not shipping till Monday. I will do the invoices by the evening. I probably get them done tomorrow morning. I ship on Mondays, okay? I did get out of, if you come on, guys, Elizabeth, Susan's, and Lori's who ordered the rosaries. Yours went out today. Sorry, I had them ready to yesterday, and it was Juneteenth, and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I keep on going, don't I? Like the Energizer mouth, sloppy mouth. Good night, guys. I'll be back. Thank you.